Right folks, so this is a quick video following my earlier ones. I realised that I've posted videos with the bike making that clutch centre rattle, and I did the two fixes, you know, the one on the clutch centre with a metal pin and the oil pump drive and so on, but using the cheapo vacuum gauges, it's completely got rid of it, the clutch rattle, totally. So I thought I'd do a quick video, nothing long, just as a digression here, a diversion one might say. I was going to do the valve clearances on the bike because it's done 40,000. I thought, yeah, you know, probably shims have not been done for a while. However, the engine has to come out of the bike. I did all the work yesterday, undid all the cam cover bolts and all the rest of it. No, can't get the cam cover off. So I then went on to Google and did a kind of you know, search and said, you know, anyway, the AI, you know, people slag off artificial intelligence, but I find the AI on Google to be absolutely flipping top notch, really. It saves a lot of searching through websites and urban myths and all the rest of it. Up it popped. I'm a devotee of AI on Google. I think it's very, very informative. You know, disagree if you want to, or tell me I'm not. I don't think I'm doing anybody out of a job as such. But anyway, the AI said you can't get the cam box cover off without taking the engine out. It did say if you undo the engine bolts, you might be able to lower it something like 10 mil, and it might be possible, but the engine is not difficult to remove, and I would say I agree with that. So I'm not doing the shims until winter. So my plan is to off-road the bike at winter, take the engine out and do the valve shims, which I think will need doing. I think they've probably never been done, quite honestly. And I would like to get the frame powder coated in, well, it's going to be the same colour as my pan-European, namely that kind of colour. It's really, really similar anyway. I've ordered a plastic welding gun thing that puts little staples in, you know, areas like that there, you know, with cracks. There's one or two, I think there's one here, look, I mean, that's quite a bad one. So I've ordered this plastic welding gun thing from eBay for 12 quid. So my plan is really, I'm going to strip the bike completely, and I'm going to get the frame powder coated, and then I'll sort out the plastics, and then I'll do a respray. It doesn't make financial sense, I know that. It really doesn't, you know. You could say, well, you know, that bike's cost you 700 quid, go and flog it for 1200. Yeah, I could do, yeah. But I really, really like it. So I thought, well, you know, it's like a little hobby, isn't it, you know? I don't think financial sense is necessarily the only way that we have to go. You know, it's a 29-year-old bike. It'd be nice to, you know, make it look good. I've done it before on other bikes and made a lot of money on them, but you know, this one, yeah, I'll probably outprice it in inverted commas, but I don't think I really care, actually. I'd like to, it's such a nice bike to ride that I think I'm gonna, you know, just do it anyway. So here we have it. I've got it back together today, having, you know, got the cam box cover off and couldn't get the thing out the bike at all. So it's all up and running again. Me being me, I had another sleepless night. I know I shouldn't do it. I sort of took it all to bits, and I thought, oh, you know, I just gave up. I thought, I can't get this cam box cover out. Went back home from round the corner, went to the garage, and then AI said, oh no, you can't get the cam box cover out. And I thought, I'm off to bed. So anyway, it's back together now. So just have a listen to this then. I mean, if you watched my previous videos, you'll have heard that clutch rattle. So there's a croaking fuel pump sound. Now, there's no clutch rattle. Definitely not. And that's not me, you know, conning myself and thinking, oh, I'll balance the card so it's gone away. Honestly, it's just not there. Listen to that. So, you know, really smooth. Lovely tick over. Just under 1,000 revs, which is a bit low in my opinion, but it's ticking over absolutely fine. So, you know. The other thing I was able to do, because I got the airbox off and so on, was to check out the carb slides. Because if you watch my previous video, I was a bit concerned that the fourth cylinder, you know, maybe the slide was sticking or whatever, because the gauge was reading wrong. And what I did was take the tank off, connect up the remote fuel tank, and because I got the airbox off, I could see the slides, because the carburetors on this bike point upwards. They're a bit kind of, the float balls aren't vertical, they're kind of horizontal. So you can see the slides, and I revved it and watched the slides merrily go up and down perfectly. So it was obviously the gauge. So that's it really. I mean, you know, it's a 29-year-old bike, and yeah, what do you think? I mean, well, tell me what you think. I'd be very, very interested. My intuition, as it were, is to it's never going to be standard because it's got the Delkovich exhaust system, but I would like to get the bike, you know, looking really, really good. You know, sort out, you see the frame is blue, and you can see the cracks in the plastics and all the rest of it, but you know, I'd like to do it properly, but it doesn't really make economic sense. So I would be interested in knowing what people think, you know. I mean, I fancy doing it. I fancy just getting the thing looking really, really good. Powder coat the frame, swinging arm in the right blue colour, you know, the Honda blue. The tank on the bike, the fuel tank, is a replacement fuel tank. It's been replaced in the past and resprayed because there are red bits on it. Well, I'm not sure if you can see it actually, but let me just, I'll show you. Just bear with me a tick. Yeah, here we are. So, if I take the seat off, hold on. Yeah, so look there. It's red. And in actual fact, it's red underneath it as well. So I think somebody's either, you know, banged their tank, spoilt it years ago. Could be any time, couldn't it? In 29 years. And they put a red fuel tank on it and had it resprayed. The colours are slightly different as well. So I'm tempted to, you know, just do it up basically. I think I'd welcome people's comments sincerely, you know, polite ones obviously. You know, do you outprice a bike? Do you do it because you want to? I think I want to do it, and I think I want to get it looking really nice. You know, take the engine out, sort the shims out, replace all the header studs, the exhaust header studs with stainless steel, you know, and just generally, you know, look after it, I think. So let me know what you think. So that's it. So here's a final start. And this is, as I say, using cheapo £20 gauges off eBay. Amazing. I can't detect any rattle whatsoever. So the person who commented on my video a long time ago, several weeks ago, and said get your car balanced, was right. I think the clutch fixes are good to do, the oil pump driver, the clutch filter, but that's really, really good. I'm absolutely happy with that. So there you have it. Let me know what you think. In the meantime, take care, and if you're out on your bikes, mind how you go. Yeah, and I'll post again soon. Bye for now.